Okay, so here's your plane line, plane angle, same angle up here. And so now we've talked about that we're learning to turn our trunk or our torso to make the club go back and forward instead of using our arms and hands. And you had a little habit of sometimes getting your hands a little high up here, so I got you to push them down just a little bit this way. In other words, and we don't want to arch, we don't want to have their left wrist arched up. We want it to be more like this. In fact, it could even have a little angle this way, but not much, but definitely not arched. It's the left wrist. Okay. So now we're going to turn it back, and it's going to go just a little bit under, and later we might talk about that if you come and do another lesson. Okay, so now you're on the right plane angle. And so we're going to just turn these back, which you'll learn about that, and to keep the wrists so that they're fairly quiet. They aren't so active. Because if they got overactive, the club would get on this side of the ball, and then you have to come down on top of it. That's when you start topping it. So in this case now, we're going to turn it back and watch. It's actually going to stay right. It's actually going to get underneath the plane line a little bit. And then it's going to come at the ball from right on path. And then you're turning it through. You can feel your arms are a little, maybe a little extended, and that's exactly right. And you did a good job of staying in your spine angle too. And look at how on this particular swing, how this knee behaved correctly. It didn't like stay back. You allowed it to go forward with the swing.